1 million people died last year because of a poor choice they made. 20% of deaths worldwide, and the leading cause of death in Australia and America because of a poor choice they made. This poor choice is one people make every day all around the world. This poor choice is passed down through generation to generation, and some people know no different. This poor choice is simple yet a deadly killer. This poor choice is a bad nutritional and diet choice. My name is Shay Ford. I'm 14 years old and I'm here to present this TED Talk to you about diet-related diseases. So before I get into any more stats and facts, let's back it all up a bit, go back to the basics and find a definition of a diet-related disease. A diet-related disease under the Australian Department of Health is defined as any of the nutrient-related diseases or death, or conditions, that causes illness in humans caused by what you eat. It's as simple as that. What you put in your body determines how you will live for the rest of your life. We have an awful reality going on around us, and the health statistics are clear. High BMI, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, heart disease, lung cancer and diabetes, these are all caused from poor nutritional choices. This is why people are dying around us all the time. But listen to your bodies. These diseases are preventable. My people of the world, we need to know and understand what we put in our body is affecting us and the people around us every day. And these diseases are preventable. The fact is, as I said before, diet-related diseases are the #1 killer in Australia today. A third of the Australian population are overweight or obese. And this isn't just those people's fault. It's passed down through generation to generation. It's what's taught in our schools, on the street, in the supermarket, and sadly in our very own homes. I come from a station way up in the top of Western Australia. It's a long way up. Zoom in a little bit more. There she is. The closest town for us is Fitzroy Crossing, about 40 minutes away. The population is around 1,200 people. In this little town alone, half the population suffers from a diet-related disease, the most common being liver and kidney disease. 10% of the population visit a $7 million dialysis centre every week to have the machine do the job that their broken down and insufficient kidneys can't do because of what they've put in their bodies. Like I said, it's preventable. A common story. Fiona, she's 15 years old and has been told she has 3 years to live. She has type 2 diabetes and is developing heart disease. She's 15 years old and weighs 100 kilos already. She barely comes out of the house, and because of it she's bullied all the time. We did an investigation into the food she was eating weekly and the results were shocking. Chicken treat, McDonald's, KFC, takeaway, pizza, donuts, cakes and biscuits. This is what her whole family eats every week. Her parents didn't know it, but they were setting her up for a shorter lifespan than themselves because of the landscape of food they had built around her and her siblings. This is such a common story in households all around the world. If Fiona's parents had been taught to cook at home, would this story be different? The answer is yes. If in my small town the people were taught to cook at home and how to shop for the right foods, would this story be different? Yes. If mass production systems and takeaway food were taken out of the picture, would all stories be different? Yes. And I'm not suggesting we get rid of McDonald's. They make the best frappes. But if awareness is raised around these kinds of products and foods, stories around the world might be different. And the solution is simple. There are so many healthy foods out there and so many people and companies to wish to help, teach you, raise awareness. Cooking at home, it used to be so common, but everyone thinks it's just easier to drop into KFC on the way home. But I can guarantee you, it's easier to cook at home, teach your kids to cook, have quality family time and eat healthy than it is to have to visit a dialysis centre every week. I wish for everyone to understand what you put in your bodies every day dictates your future. I wish for a strong global movement. I wish for every child to be educated around food from a young age and for families to be inspired to cook in their homes again. The important thing to realise is that all these facts and information are true. There are millions of people and companies out there to help people to understand what they're putting in their bodies and how it affects them, raising awareness around these diseases. There are things out there to help you and those around you, but you have to be the one to take the step. Get up off the couch, go and do it, and this applies for so many things, not just this topic. Today, I thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope you can take something away from this. But before I leave you, I want to leave you with this. Some simple words. Change starts with you. Thank you.